Welcome, friends of the Greasy Shop Rag. Today we're going to take a look at a chainsaw attachment. This one is a shaping tool or a carving tool. You know, the boss asked me how much I knew about installing a wood carving tool on a chainsaw, and I told him a whittle. So, this kit has actually got a name brand on it, not like the debarker tool that we looked at a few videos back. This one comes with two belts with the same part number on them. I don't know if the other one should have came with two belts because it was all wonky, right? So we got a spare belt. That's cool. It comes with a clutch drum to fit the Husqvarna, and it comes with a drum that'll fit on the Stihl chainsaws as well. So there's a tool for locking pulling the attachment off of the bearing. That piece I got in my hand is just 13 millimeter for loosening the nuts on the bar nuts on the chainsaw. And then we got a lot of extra cutters. And you know, the way these cutters are on there, you could rotate them and get a lot of life out of them. So our victim is going to be another Husqvarna 240 chainsaw. Both the saws that we put the carving attachment and the debarker attachment on are the same. Why do they call wood carving whittling? Because you start with a big piece and you make it whittler. So we're going to put one of these carving attachments on this chainsaw and make some logs whittler. Alright, where are we at? Off with the bar and chain. And did we dump the oil out? I haven't been paying attention. I've been thinking about these stupid jokes. The bar and chain off anyway. We're going to clean up some of this debris that's on the saw here. After we get this attachment bolted on here, we're going to go test it in a log, and you'll find that the best way to carve wood is whittle by whittle. Okay, off with the clutch, off with the stock clutch drum. Put a little bit of grease in the clutch drum bearing. Looks like we'll put a little grease all over that pulley too, huh? It got away from me. But we'll clean that up. Let's go! So that thing looks a little bit sloppy on there, hey. I mean, it turns true. It turns better than the last one did. But apparently that the factory pulley was just as sloppy, so maybe there's a little bit of crankshaft wear. Whatever. It'll be fine. You know, these clutch bearings, they only turn when the saw is idling and the attachment isn't moving. Otherwise, the bearing moves with the drum and the crankshaft. That, you know, when the clutch locks into the drum, the crank, the clutch, the drum, the bearing, they're all turning together at the same speed. It isn't until you let the saw idle and stop the attachment that the clutch bearing is actually doing any work. So we're going to pull our starter rope a little bit and give it an ugga-dugga to lock down the clutch. The reason we pull the starter rope out is so that when we rattle on that clutch, we aren't rattling on the starter mechanism. Now I thought the quality of this attachment wasn't too bad, but this forked end that's supposed to go over the studs is just a little bit tight. I don't know if I show it in the video here, but I had a hell of a time wedging that on there. So now we're going to dump the oil out, and we'll also rinse the tank. I mean, this tool is going to be used again in the repair of a log home. We don't need any oil getting splattered around on the fresh wood that still has to be stained. So we want to make sure we got that cleaned out pretty decent. And any little bit of oil that's left over will come out during our test runs. So we should be okay with this. You know, speaking of that test run, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bag up all the wood chips from this testing, and I'm going to take them down to the bank and open up a shavings account. Alright, let's put this attachment on. What, are you stopping having a conversation? Let's go! We'll get this one bolted down with the... this hardware is pretty cheesy, but we're going to put it on there. And we'll see what she looks like. While he's tightening this down, I was wondering... You know, why was the tree so confused after it was cut down? Because he was stumped. So when I don't even giggle or laugh, you know they're lame and I should just edit these out. But I'll probably leave it in there. This attachment does not use the clutch cover. I don't show it here in the video, but I did try to put the clutch cover on, and part of the cover was hitting the belt. I could have modified the cover, or, I mean, there's no chain brake here anyway, so we'll just run it like this. This saw wasn't running very good during the test run, and I did come back and put a carb kit in it and tune it up. I didn't do any more test carving with it, at least not that I got on video. But it does run a whole lot better than what you saw in this here video. So that's all I got for you on the chainsaw carving attachment. Thanks for watching. Later.
It died on its own?